My beautiful sister called me last night and she said, I'm going through this tumultuous time. I have the worst news ever and I don't know what to do. I've been waiting on God, praying and waiting on God. And I know that this is all a part of God's plan for me, but I don't know what to do. And I said to her, it's very interesting how things were taught to us. We're taught that you pray and you wait on God. You pray and you wait on God. And that's a posture that many people have. And that posture a lot of time renders one with the feeling of hopelessness or that something they've done wrong is getting in the way and God won't bless them. And so I offer to the beautiful sister that God is abundance, God is plentiful, and God did not put things before her to make her sit and wait on him or her or it. But it's flip-flop. And it is that God has already done what is required for all of us, her and all of us, to exist in this world. I tell people all the time, I do not pray and ask God to do something for me because that would imply that God's work is not already done, and God's work is already done and finished. But what I must do is align myself with the work that already exists before me. So I told my beautiful sister, instead of thinking that you're sitting there waiting on God to grant you this peace of mind or this freedom or this answer, look and see where the answer is already and then start making your movement towards that mark. If you look at it as God has already done everything and all you have to do is align with what God has already done. How do you align? You align that with your thoughts. You align that with your choices. You align that with your movement. If you get all of those things in line with what you want, God has already provided that. All you have to do is do the work to get there. So, for all the beautiful people, including my lovely sister, who is sitting there waiting on God to do something as though favor must be granted or that you might have to be some special person to obtain God's grace, I'm going to offer this to you. God has already done it, and it's not based on grace, and it's not based on favor. It's based on you and your ability to line up with what is already done by way of your thought, your choice, and your movement. You get your thought, choice, and movement aligned with that which you seek, you will enjoy the abundance that God has already done in this world for not only your life, for all of our lives. And that's my message.